Housing choices? Gone. In 10 US cities, the window to buy is slamming shut. Fast. We're talking markets where speed beats money and listings flip to pending before your pre-approval email lands. This countdown exposes where inventory is so tight that rates above 6% aren't scaring buyers off. You'll find out why homes move in 7 to 20 days, why affordability isn't saving you, and how local job growth and supply gaps are torching the old wait for a price cut strategy. Watch closely. You'll either learn where to move first or where to stop wasting time. Number 1, Hartford, Connecticut. Hartford looks calm on the map, like a sleepy insurance town. It's not. You try to book a second showing, and by lunch, it's marked pending. Agents text offers due like it's a brunch special. Rates are high, yet the listings vanish. Why? Sellers don't blink because buyers line up for the few livable homes. Here's the thing. Hartford posted one of the strongest jumps heading into 2025, with homes moving in low double-digit days. Commuters to Boston and NYC keep the funnel starved, and underbuilding in the Northeast locks the gate. Zillow flagged Hartford for tight supply and quick list to pending. Number 2, Buffalo, New York. Buffalo sounds affordable. Cute doubles, walkable blocks, wing money still in your pocket. Sounds doable, right? But here's the catch. The place you saved on Monday is gone by Thursday. It's real, it's happening. Zillow has Buffalo at or near the top for 2025 heat. Growth slows to roughly the upper 2% range, but scarcity is savage. Listings flip to pending in about 12 days. Millennials boomerang back, remote-ish work lingers, and older owners stay put, freezing inventory in place like a snow globe. You need fast inspections and flexible closing. Think same-day lender calls, earnest money ready, and tight contingencies. Buffalo isn't a bargain bin, it's a lightning round. Let that sink in. Now take that scarcity and plug it into a mega market where trains, finance, and media keep demand permanently switched on. Number 3, New York, NY. NYC is supposed to be frozen by price, right? Then why do decent listings get mobbed the second they hit street easy? Rates above 6% should cool it. But entry-level co-ops and outer borough townhomes still draw lines. The bread and butter stuff moves while luxury lingers. Here's the thing. Family-sized commutable units are scarce. Buyers shrink expectations. One less bedroom, a longer train, for a shot to stay in the ecosystem. When the right layout drops, it's gone in a week. Zillow's 2026 forecast still shows demand, a high index, and growth near 1.5%. Markets are hotter where supply is more constrained. Be liquid and decisive. Sleep on it, lose it. And just up I-95, a smaller city plays the same game with fewer seats. Number 4, Providence, RI. Providence used to be the affordable backdoor to Boston. Artsy vibe, easy train, still charming enough to make the commute worth it. But here's the catch. Spillover demand meets tiny Rhode Island land, and the result is an inventory desert. Zillow projects around 3.7% value growth in 2025 after a 2024 pop, and homes still vanish in about 12 days. Inside 2 weeks is normal. Rents stay firm, purchase options tighter. Move-in ready gets pounced on. Even fixer-uppers draw heat if they're near the lines to South Station. That's the Northeastern scarcity playbook. Fast list to pending, elevated competition, fewer outs. If you're waiting for a buyer's market here, that train's not stopping. Now we fly west. Number 5, San Jose, California. San Jose being expensive isn't the story. The story is how little you get. You show up with a big budget and still end up choosing between a tired ranch and a condo with HOA rules longer than your lease. But here's the catch. Supply is throttled while tech money keeps demand loud. As of late 2025, 55.6% of sales closed over list. Let that sink in. Low months of supply, especially near top employers and A-plus schools, means multi-offer is the default. Micro-locations fire off like flash sales. Builders can't scale here, period. So here's the thing. San Jose is a VIP line. Not early, you're outside. Head down the Acela corridor next. Number 6, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philly looks attainable next to NYC or DC. That's the trap. Lower sticker, bigger crowd. The second you step into a well-kept row home in Passyunk or Roxborough, it feels like a sprint meet. But here's the catch. Affordability pulls in buyers and nukes your leverage. Core districts see time-depending compress hard. New listings average 11 days depending versus nearly 3 weeks nationally. So your window is a long weekend, if that. Zillow tags Philly in the Northeast Heat Club with a 2.6% value rise projected for 2025. Investors chase duplex cash flow. First-timers grab anything turnkey. Philly rewards pre-inspections and strong earnest money. Wait, and you overpay later for worse. Next stop levels up biotech and student churn. Number 7. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston's brainpower economy cranks out resumes faster than permits. The pipeline never stops. Students level up to med staff and engineers, then all chase the same dozen decent listings. But here's the catch. Mortgage rates don't slow this. They just filter out the casuals. What's left is a gladiator pit. Condos near the MBTA or commuter rail draw instant traffic and multiple offers. Single-family in leafy school districts? Scarcer than a weekend parking spot in the North End. Low months of supply sticks, list-depending runs fast in top school zones, and over-ask remains normal despite rate headwinds. If you want time to think, don't shop Boston. Want a house? Bring comps and a calendar. Swap snow for sunshine. The West Coast version gets louder and pricier. Number 8, Los Angeles, California. LA is supposed to be cooling. The good listings didn't get the memo. The move-in ready stuff in prime zip codes gets swarmed the first weekend. But here's the catch. Job diversity plus lifestyle pull means no slack. The Zillow Home Value Index sits near $942,000 with a 1.1% 2025 forecast, and it's still competitive. Submarkets like the Valley or South Bay see quick pendings when pricing makes sense. New builds? Zoning and permits slow everything, so resale carries the load. 2026 outlooks say mild growth or flat, yet bidding spikes where schools and commutes check out. Sticker shock doesn't hand you leverage here. Your edge is speed, not swagger. Now back to the Mid-Atlantic. Speed meets Southern pace. Number 9, Richmond, Virginia. Richmond sounds chill. Cobblestones, river trails, decent prices. Then the open house feels like a flash sale. Hot pockets drop median days depending into single digits. It's real. It's happening. Zillow flags Richmond as a 2025 speed play. Forecast growth hovers near 2 to 3%, but the headline is tempo. Homes vanish in about 9 days in some periods. Why so fast? Inbound migration from DC and the Triangle presses on a thin listing stack. Investors sniff steady rent checks while first-timers hunt starter homes. Collision course. So here's the play. Love a house. Right now, not tomorrow. Tight timelines. Proof of funds ready. Inspection strategy set. One more curveball sits in the Midwest. Number 10. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You expect the Midwest to be slow and friendly. Milwaukee missed that memo. Show up near a solid school or close to the lake, and the starter home is pending before your latte cools. But here's the catch. Affordability drags in a crowd, and inventory hasn't kept pace with new households. Spring hits, and days to pending compress. Clean listings go over ask. It's the affordability magnet effect, and it's brutal. Zillow pegs Milwaukee as a 2026 watch list with a 2.1% growth forecast and a roughly $369,000 index, which lands it in the top tier for heat. National Talk says modest growth, yet scarcity pockets here spark bidding like it's July.